The ongoing saga surrounding one of Hollywood's most powerful couples, Jay-Z and Beyonce, has reached new and shocking heights. For years, the Carters have been the epitome of success, strength, and unity, both personally and professionally. They have weathered public controversies and challenges, including Jay-Z's admission of infidelity, but the current scandal threatens to unravel everything they have built. The spark for this latest controversy is the alleged existence of a tape that implicates not only Jay-Z but also Diddy, Sean Combs, a prominent figure in the music and entertainment world. This tape, which reportedly features compromising behavior at one of Diddy's infamous parties, has shaken the foundations of the Carters' carefully curated public image. With rumors swirling about a possible divorce and mounting pressure from the media, the stakes have never been higher for this power couple. The leaked tape and the rumor mill. The rumor that has sent shockwaves through the entertainment industry centers around the existence of a leaked tape involving Jay-Z, Beyonce, and Diddy. According to various reports, the tape allegedly shows scandalous behavior from those involved, casting a dark shadow over their reputations. While the exact contents of the tape remain unclear, the mere suggestion of its existence has ignited intense speculation. The media frenzy surrounding this rumor has been relentless, with tabloid outlets and social media platforms dissecting every possible detail and spreading gossip at lightning speed. For years, Jay-Z and Beyonce have been a fixture of admiration and respect in the entertainment world. Together, they have created a cultural empire, transcending the music industry to become icons of influence, power, and success. However, this new rumor puts their entire legacy in jeopardy. The scandal is particularly damaging because of the players involved. Jay-Z, a music mogul known for his business acumen and cultural impact, and Beyonce, a global superstar with an image of strength and empowerment. The public's perception of their marriage, which has long been viewed as a symbol of resilience and unity, is now being questioned. The situation is further complicated by the involvement of Diddy, a man whose own controversies and secrets have long been whispered about behind closed doors. Diddy's infamous parties, a history of secrecy and scandal. At the heart of this controversy are the notorious parties hosted by Diddy, which have long been shrouded in secrecy and speculation. Known as the freak-off parties, these gatherings have earned a reputation for excess, debauchery, and scandalous behavior. Attended by an elite crowd of celebrities, musicians, and influencers, the parties have become synonymous with wild behavior and a sense of invincibility. Despite their clandestine nature, rumors of inappropriate activities have always swirled around these events, fueling the perception that Diddy's empire is built on a foundation of secrecy, indulgence, and questionable behavior. Diddy's parties have frequently been linked to allegations of drug use, coercive behavior, and even the recording of guests without their consent. These rumors have haunted Diddy for years, casting a shadow over his business ventures and public persona. However, the alleged involvement of Jay-Z and Beyonce at these parties adds a new layer of intrigue and controversy. Whether they were simply casual attendees or more deeply involved in the activities that transpired remains unclear, but their presence at these events has placed them at the center of a public firestorm. If the rumors about the leaked tape are true, it could reveal a much larger web of deceit and exploitation within Hollywood's inner circles. The secrecy surrounding Diddy's parties has always been one of their most defining characteristics, and the idea that these events may have been used as a backdrop for illicit behavior is both chilling and fascinating. The potential consequences of this scandal are far-reaching, with careers and reputations on the line. Jay-Z's denial and the implications of the lawsuit. As the rumors surrounding the leaked tape continue to swirl, Jay-Z has forcefully denied any involvement in the alleged activities. The rapper and businessman has issued a statement vehemently rejecting the accusations, calling them heinous and urging those involved to pursue criminal charges rather than a civil lawsuit. The lawsuit, which was filed by an individual known only as Jane Doe, initially targeted Diddy, but was later amended to include Jay-Z. According to the lawsuit, both men are accused of sexually assaulting the plaintiff at a Video Music Awards after-party in 2000. Jay-Z's legal team has been quick to dismiss the allegations, framing them as part of an attempt to extort money from the music mogul. Jay-Z's response to the allegations has been both defensive and strategic. His statement not only denies the accusations, but also highlights the damage this scandal could do to his family. In a deeply personal remark, he expressed heartbreak over the potential impact of these allegations on his wife, Beyonce, and their children. Jay-Z's mention of his family underscores the stakes involved in this case, as the outcome could have far-reaching consequences for his personal and professional life. Moreover, Jay-Z's call for criminal charges to be filed indicates the severity with which he views the allegations, framing them as a serious legal matter rather than a mere public relations issue. However, the controversy surrounding Jay-Z and Diddy goes beyond just this lawsuit. The broader questions surrounding their involvement in Diddy's infamous parties and the possible existence of compromising tapes have further fueled speculation. In the eyes of the public, this situation has the potential to tarnish their carefully crafted image and disrupt the narrative they have spent years building. Beyonce's position: is she protecting her legacy? While Jay-Z has been at the forefront of the public response, Beyonce's position in all of this remains more ambiguous. As one of the most famous and influential women in the world, Beyonce's every move is closely scrutinized. While she has remained largely silent on the matter, the media has speculated that her actions and public appearances may be part of a calculated effort to distance herself from the scandal. Beyonce's silence is particularly notable, as she has historically been vocal about personal and public challenges, often using her music and public statements to reclaim her narrative. In this case, however, she has refrained from commenting directly on the situation. Some fans believe this silence is a strategic move, with Beyonce opting to focus on her career and public image while the scandal plays out in the media. Others have suggested that she may be preparing for a more significant move, such as separating from Jay-Z to protect her brand and legacy. In recent months, Beyonce has been focused on her music career, embarking on a world tour and even launching a new business venture in the form of a hair care line. These moves suggest that she is keeping herself busy and building her personal empire in the event that her relationship with Jay-Z begins to crumble. There have also been rumors of a possible separation between the two, with some claiming that Beyonce may have been preparing to leave Jay-Z for some time. The timing of these reports, which emerged shortly before the Cassie lawsuit and the leaked tape allegations came to light, has only fueled these speculations. Divorce rumors: a family at a crossroads. One of the most pressing questions surrounding this scandal is whether Jay-Z and Beyonce are heading toward divorce. The couple has been married since 2008, and their relationship has been a symbol of strength and resilience in the public eye. However, the allegations against both Jay-Z and Diddy, coupled with the rumored existence of the tape, have led many to speculate about the future of their marriage. Divorce rumors have been circulating for months, with some suggesting that Beyonce may be planning to separate from Jay-Z preemptively in order to protect her brand and avoid being implicated in the ongoing legal drama. The idea of a divorce between Jay-Z and Beyonce is particularly jarring for fans and the public, as the couple has long been viewed as an untouchable power duo. However, the pressure of the ongoing scandal, combined with the allegations of infidelity and misconduct, may be taking a toll on their relationship. If they do choose to divorce, it would mark the end of one of the most iconic unions in entertainment history, and the fallout would undoubtedly be felt across the industry. The bigger picture: Hollywood's culture of secrecy and power. At the heart of this controversy lies a larger issue: the culture of secrecy, exploitation, and power within Hollywood and the entertainment industry. For years, figures like Diddy, Jay-Z, and Beyonce have operated in a world where influence and control are paramount, and the rules often seem to bend for those at the top. The allegations against them, if proven true, would shed light on the darker side of the industry, where power and privilege have allowed for abusive behavior to go unchecked. The secrecy surrounding Diddy's parties, the rumors of coercion and manipulation, and the alleged existence of compromising tapes all point to a toxic culture within Hollywood's elite circles. If the truth behind these rumors is exposed, it could lead to a broader reckoning within the entertainment industry, with calls for greater accountability and transparency. As the situation continues to unfold, the public is left grappling with the question: is this the beginning of the end for Jay-Z and Beyonce's empire? Or is it simply another bump in the road for the couple that has long weathered public scrutiny? The alleged tape, a mystery at the heart of the scandal. At the heart of this controversy lies an alleged tape that has remained shrouded in mystery. Despite no official confirmation from any credible source, whispers and rumors continue to swirl about the contents of this supposed video. The allegations point to a recording made at one of Diddy's infamous parties, where several high-profile figures, including Jay-Z and Beyonce, were reportedly in attendance. The tape is said to show compromising behavior that could irreparably damage the public images of those involved. But what is actually on the tape? What could it possibly reveal? Rumors vary, with some claiming the video captures illegal activities, while others suggest it is a collection of embarrassing moments. Regardless of the content, the mere existence of such a tape has caused waves throughout the entertainment industry, stirring both excitement and fear. Speculation about who may have leaked the tape only adds to the intrigue. Was it a calculated move to expose Diddy and his associates? Or was it a vengeful act by someone close to the mogul? The motivations behind the leak remain unclear, but one thing is certain: if the tape is real, its consequences will be far-reaching. Diddy's notorious parties, a breeding ground for scandal. Diddy's parties have been the subject of gossip for years, with rumors of excess, debauchery, and lawlessness always lurking just beneath the surface. Known as freak-off parties, these events have garnered a reputation for secrecy and illicit activities. For years, insiders have whispered about what goes on behind closed doors at these gatherings, where alcohol, drugs, and high-profile celebrities mix in a toxic concoction of scandal. Diddy, known for his ability to move in elite circles, has always managed to keep his personal life shielded from public scrutiny. However, the secrecy surrounding these parties has only added fuel to the fire of speculation. It's alleged that these gatherings were not only about hedonistic pleasure, but also about power. At the heart of these events, the most influential names in music, film, and business mingled, forging alliances and settling scores. These gatherings became known not just for their wild behavior, but for their ability to shape the future of Hollywood. But with the revelation of the tape, the power dynamics at play have become even more apparent. What began as a platform for entertainment and networking may have morphed into something far darker. The allegations against Jay-Z, legal and personal fallout. Among the most shocking aspects of this unfolding scandal is the involvement of Jay-Z, one of the most iconic figures in modern music. Recently, a civil lawsuit was filed against him, claiming that he was involved in the sexual assault of a 13-year-old girl in 2000. The lawsuit accuses Jay-Z and Diddy of sexually assaulting the victim after she was invited to an after-party following the Video Music Awards. The accuser, identified only as Jane Doe, claims that the two men were involved in a violent and heinous attack at the event. Jay-Z, whose real name is Sean Carter, vehemently denies these allegations, calling them a baseless attempt at blackmail. In a forceful statement, Jay-Z criticized the legal action, accusing the attorney representing Jane Doe of trying to exploit his fame for financial gain. These allegations are so heinous in nature that I implore you to file a criminal complaint, not a civil one, Jay-Z stated, demanding justice for what he believed to be a false accusation. He went on to express his frustration and heartbreak, particularly for his family, as they would be forced to confront these allegations in the public eye. While Jay-Z has maintained his innocence, the lawsuit has added another layer of complexity to his already tumultuous personal life. This is not the first time Jay-Z's past has come under scrutiny. In 2016, his infidelity became the subject of intense public scrutiny when Beyonce released her album Lemonade, which addressed the pain and betrayal she experienced due to Jay-Z's actions. The couple has since worked through their issues, with Jay-Z admitting to his mistakes and seeking therapy. But this new controversy threatens to undo the trust they have rebuilt. Beyoncé's silence. Navigating the public scrutiny for Beyoncé, this scandal presents a deeply personal crisis. Known for her impeccable public image, Beyoncé has managed to maintain a veneer of perfection, both in her career and in her marriage. However, this latest scandal has forced her into the uncomfortable position of navigating intense public scrutiny while maintaining a low profile. Beyoncé has remained largely silent regarding the allegations surrounding her husband and their involvement in Diddy's parties. While some fans have expressed concern for her well-being, others have speculated that Beyoncé is distancing herself from the controversy in an attempt to protect her brand and family. The silence from Beyoncé's camp has led to wild rumors and endless speculation. Some believe that Beyoncé may be preparing for a divorce or that she is already in the process of separating from Jay-Z. The pressure of living in the public eye, especially when personal scandals threaten to overshadow everything, is immense. Yet, in her usual fashion, Beyoncé has remained composed, opting for the quiet strength that has characterized her career. She has continued to focus on her music and business ventures, but the weight of the allegations could be too much for her to bear in the long run. Beyoncé's alleged involvement. Is she an accessory? As the allegations against Jay-Z continue to unfold, the question arises, was Beyoncé aware of the illegal activities taking place at Diddy's parties? And if so, what role did she play? Some have speculated that she could face legal consequences for being an accessory to the alleged crimes, or even for obstructing justice if she knowingly helped cover up the activities to protect her husband and their careers. These theories are fueled by the couple's close association with Diddy and the numerous rumors about their presence at these controversial gatherings. Beyoncé's role in these events has been the subject of intense debate. Some believe she was completely unaware of what was happening behind the scenes, while others argue that she may have known but chose to stay silent to protect her marriage and public image. Regardless of the truth, the speculation surrounding her involvement only adds to the pressure she faces. The public's perception of Beyoncé has long been shaped by her status as a feminist icon and a role model, and any suggestion that she may have condoned or turned a blind eye to criminal activities could irreparably damage her legacy. Jaguar Wright's allegations. A former insider turns whistleblower. One of the most vocal figures in the ongoing scandal is Jaguar Wright, a former industry insider who has made explosive allegations about the celebrities involved in Diddy's parties. Wright, who previously worked in the music industry, has accused Beyonce and Jay-Z of being aware of the illicit activities taking place at these gatherings. Her claims have caused a stir, particularly because she has positioned herself as someone who is exposing the darker side of Hollywood and its elite. Wright's statements have added fuel to the fire of the scandal, forcing fans and the media to reevaluate their perceptions of Beyonce and Jay-Z. While some dismiss Wright as a sensationalist seeking attention, others believe her to be a truth-teller attempting to shed light on the corruption that often lurks behind the glitz and glamour of the entertainment industry. Regardless of the truth behind her allegations, Wright has undeniably played a role in keeping the conversation alive, adding another layer of intrigue to the already complex narrative. The Diddy fallout, legal troubles, and ripple effects. As the legal troubles surrounding Diddy escalate, the ripple effects are being felt far and wide. Diddy's involvement in sex trafficking and racketeering charges has placed him at the center of a growing storm. And, as investigations unfold, more names are being dragged into the spotlight. Jay-Z and Beyonce, due to their past associations with Diddy, are now under intense scrutiny. While both have denied any involvement in illegal activities, their past relationships with Diddy have created a legal and reputational minefield. The fallout from Diddy's legal troubles is far-reaching, and for Jay-Z and Beyonce, it's not just a matter of public relations. They could face legal action or be called to testify in future investigations. The potential consequences are significant, and how the couple handles this crisis will likely shape their future in both the entertainment industry and their personal lives. The allegations against Jay-Z and Beyonce. An in-depth analysis in recent weeks, a scandal involving Jay-Z, Beyonce, and P. Diddy has sent shockwaves through the entertainment industry, triggering a storm of media coverage and public debate. The allegations at the center of this controversy are not only shocking in their nature, but also have far-reaching implications for the individuals involved. The central claims revolve around illegal activities, blackmail, and disturbing rumors about their involvement in a series of events dating back to the early 2000s. While the full extent of the accusations remains unclear, the response from the public, the media, and the celebrities' legal teams has made this scandal one of the most talked-about stories in Hollywood. The origin of the allegations. At the heart of this controversy is a series of claims made by individuals who have alleged that Jay-Z and Beyonce were involved in criminal activities, particularly surrounding P. Diddy's infamous parties. These parties, known for their lavishness and high-profile guest lists, have long been rumored to have been a front for illicit activities. The most shocking of these claims involves a tape that allegedly surfaced during a Homeland Security raid on Diddy's properties. This tape reportedly contains compromising footage of several celebrities, including Jay-Z and Beyonce, engaging in questionable activities. The rumored footage has sparked widespread speculation, with some individuals claiming that it was intentionally leaked as a form of retaliation by Diddy, who allegedly felt abandoned by his former associates during his legal struggles. If the tape's existence is proven true, it could have far-reaching consequences, potentially ruining the public images of those involved and drawing them into an extensive investigation that could expose the darker side of Hollywood's elite. Public reaction, divided opinions. The public response to the scandal has been nothing short of explosive. Fans of Jay-Z and Beyonce, known as the Bayhive, have launched campaigns to protect their idols' images, claiming that the allegations are nothing more than baseless rumors. On the other hand, critics of the couple have used this opportunity to further question their public personas and complicate the narrative surrounding their careers. Social media has become a battleground, with users fiercely debating the credibility of the allegations, sharing memes, and using hashtags to either defend or condemn the couple. Some fans have pointed to the couple's history of overcoming challenges, including the infamous Lemonade era, when Beyonce publicly addressed Jay-Z's infidelity as evidence of their resilience. These supporters argue that the latest scandal is another attempt to tear down a powerful black couple who have achieved success despite the odds stacked against them. However, there are also those who are questioning the silence of both Jay-Z and Beyonce on the matter, suggesting that their lack of response only fuels the growing conspiracy theories surrounding their involvement. The impact of legal actions and NDAs. One of the most contentious issues in this scandal is the role of non-disclosure agreements, NDAs, in silencing victims and protecting powerful figures like Jay-Z, Beyonce, and Diddy. NDAs have long been used in the entertainment industry to prevent information from leaking out about the private lives and business dealings of celebrities. These agreements, while legally binding, have been criticized for enabling a culture of secrecy and protecting those in power from facing public accountability. In the case of Diddy's parties, it is alleged that NDAs were signed by attendees to prevent them from speaking out about what transpired behind closed doors. As law enforcement agencies continue to investigate Diddy's activities, the effectiveness and ethics of these agreements are being called into question. Legal experts argue that, while NDAs can protect privacy, they can also be used to cover up illegal behavior, making it difficult for victims to seek justice or for the public to learn the full extent of the truth. Whistleblowers, like Jaguar Wright, have become critical voices in the fight for transparency. Wright has claimed that she witnessed firsthand the corruption and abuse that took place at Diddy's parties, and her decision to speak out has been met with both praise and skepticism. As more individuals come forward with similar stories, the pressure on those who have signed NDAs may increase, forcing them to break their silence and shed light on the events that have long been hidden from the public eye. The broader implications for celebrity culture. The ongoing scandal involving Jay-Z, Beyonce, and Diddy has reignited broader conversations about celebrity culture and the power dynamics that govern the entertainment industry. It has brought to the forefront issues of accountability, privacy, and the ways in which celebrities navigate their public images. The case also raises questions about the responsibility of high-profile figures to be transparent and truthful with their fans, especially when faced with serious accusations. For many fans, the revelations surrounding Diddy's parties and the involvement of prominent figures like Jay-Z and Beyonce are deeply disillusioning. These fans have invested significant emotional energy into supporting their idols, only to see them implicated in a scandal that calls into question the authenticity of their public personas. This disillusionment is not unique to Jay-Z and Beyonce. Celebrity culture as a whole has come under scrutiny in recent years, as people demand more accountability and transparency from those in power.